Hello everyone, I'm Frank and welcome to Learn How to Sudoku, where we take a very easy variant Sudoku puzzle and we break it down in detail so that you can learn how to Sudoku. Today's very easy puzzle is called Twister by Doc Logic, and here are the rules. We have normal Sudoku rules apply, which means that every cell in the grid place a single digit such that every row, column, and designated 9-cell region contains the digits 1 through 9 exactly once each. We have thermometers, where digits increase starting from the bulb. So you could have something like, say, 3, 6, and 8 here. And this would be a valid thermometer because it's increasing from the bulb to the tip. What you could not have is something like 3, 9, and 8 here, because it's not increasing from the 9 to the 8 here. And that's an example of how thermometers work. And those are all the rules. If you like to play along, there's going to be a link in the description. And now, I'm going to get started. Let's learn how to Sudoku. Okay. The interesting part here is the central box. And the question is that I have to ask is, where can 1 and 2 be here? This digit has 2 digits greater than it, or sorry, 2 digits it's greater than. This digit has 4 digits it's greater than, so this has to be 3 through 9. This digit has 3 digits greater that it's greater than. This digit has 3 digits that it's greater than. This one has 4 digits greater than. This one has 4 digits greater that it's greater than. Same with this. So none of these digits on the thermometer can be 1 or 2. So this has to be 1, 2 as a pair here. Well, what can be 3 now remaining in the central box? Again, this is the only one, because it has 2 digits that it's greater than, whereas every other cell in the grid has at least 3 digits that it's greater than. So this must be 3 here, which forces this to be 2 and this to be 1. So this can't be 1 anymore, that's 2, which forces this to be 1. Now where in the central box can 4 be? This is greater than 4 digits, so it can't be there. This is greater than 3 digits, so it could be there. But if this were 4, and this cannot be 3, this can't be 2, and that can't be 1. So this is no way that this could be, this digit can never be 1. So these digits are greater than 1, and they must be less than this one. So this is at minimum 2, 3, and 4, which means this has to be at least 5. This digit has 4 digits greater than that it's greater than, so does this one, and so does this one. So 4 has to be here. So that makes us 4, 3, 2, and 1 there. So this digit is greater than both of these digits here. This digit cannot start with 1. So this is at minimum 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Same with this. This can't start with 1. This is at minimum 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Actually, it can't be 1 or 2. So it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 at least. This could be 2, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So 5 could be here. This is at minimum 1. This is greater than it, 2, but then this is greater than it and cannot be 2, 3, or 4, so this is at least 5. 6 at least greater than that, and then 7. So this can't be 5, this can't be 5, because again, this is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 at least. This could be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at least. So we have 6 through 9 here. This is at least 7 and 8 or 9. I think this also has to be 7, 8, or 9. And this can be 1, 2, again, 5, 6 at minimum, 7. So this could be 5 or this could be 5, right? Okay, so I wanted to do something different along thermometers than go along what these are. And I noticed that this had a trend, but unfortunately now this doesn't work out so well. Um, hmm. So I might have to do the traditional way of how I usually solve for thermometers. Don't really want to. Where is 1 in row 6? Can't be here because of 1's in the boxes. Can't be on the thermometer because it has 2 digits it's greater than. Actually, where's 1 and 2 in row 6? Can't be here because of 1 and 2 in the boxes. This digit has 2 digits that it's greater than, so can't be there. So this must be a 1-2 pair here. Interesting. Okay. Where's 2 in column 6? Can't be here because of 2's in the boxes. Actually, where's 1 in column 4? That's easier. Can't be here because 1's in the boxes. These digits have 2 digits that they're greater than, at least. So they can't be there, so this must be 1 here. Yeah, where's 2 in column 6? Well, can't be here because 2's in the boxes. Can't be on the thermometer because the minimum this digit is a 3, and 2 is never going to be greater than 3 at minimum. So this has to be 2 here. Okay. Hmm. Where is 3 in row 5? Can't be here because of 3's in the boxes. Can't be here because it has 3 digits that it's greater than. 3 unique digits that it's greater than. So 3 has to be one of these two. Okay. Um. Hmm. This digit must be greater than that, and it cannot be. It has to be 6, 7, or 8, and this is then 5, 6, or 7. So not too helpful there. Yeah. This is the traditional way that I usually do thermometers. I wanted to try something different, but unfortunately, I think we have to resort to that again. Because, yeah. Um, hmm. Hmm. Yeah, let's just go the traditional way that I use thermometers. I was hoping I could do this without doing that, but it seems like no. So the way I traditionally solve thermometers is I go from the bulb of each thermometer to the tip, looking at what the minimum expected value possible, or the minimum possible values for each cell on the thermometer. And then I go from the tip back to the bulb, looking at the maximum values of each thermometer. And then you can restrict the cells that way. So this digit can be 2. You could be, this is greater than that, so this must be 3. This is greater than that, it must be 4. And this is greater than that, so it must be at least 5. This is at most 9 because that's the highest digit possible. This is less than that, so it's 8. This is less than that digit, so it's at 7 at most, and this is at most 6. So this could be 2, 4, 5, or 6. This could be 3 through 7, 4 through 8, and this could be 5 through 9 there. This is again 5 through 9 there. This digit cannot be 1 or 2, so it's at least 3. This is greater than it, so it's at least 4. This is greater than that, so it's at least 5. This is greater than that, so at least 6. This is at least 7. This can be at most 9. This is less than that, so it's at most 8, at most 7, at most 6, at most 5. So this is 3, 4, 5. This is 4, 5, or 6. 5, 6, or 7. 6, 7, 8. And it's the same with this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, because it can't be 1 or 2, because of 1 or 2 in the row. This is at most 9, at most, it has to be less than that, so at most 8, at most 7, at most 6, at most 5. And it cannot be 5, because a 5 has to be one of these two digits, so this is 3 or 4. This is 4, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 6, 7, 8, and 7, 8, and 9. These digits can be 2 at least. 3, it has to be greater than 2. This is greater than 3, so it's at least 4. Greater than 4, at least 5. To up to 6. 9 is the largest possible digit, so this could be 9. This is less than that, so it's 8 at most. 7 at most to be less than that. 6 at most to be less than that. And 5 at most there. So it's 2 through 5, 3 through 6, 4 through 7, and 5 through 8 there. We have... Oh, maybe I could have figured this out. 3 could not have been anywhere here. Yeah, so then 3 would have to be here. So this cannot be 3, which means this can't be 4, this can't be 5, that can't be 6, because this must be greater than that, and therefore it must... Since this is 4 at minimum, this is 5 at minimum, 6 at minimum, 7 at minimum. So this has to be a 5, 6 pair here, because we have a 7, 8, 9 triplet in the central box. So this is a 5, 6 pair. That means this cell must be smaller than a 6 at least. So it's 4, 5. This is less than 4, 5. So it's 3 or 4. And this is less than 3 or 4. If it's 4 here, that would force this to be 3, which is not less than. So this must be 2. So this is 2, which eliminates 2 here. Where is 4? We have a 6, 7, 8, 9 triplet, or quadruplet in column 6, which eliminates 6, 7, 8, 9 in the rest of the column. This can't be 6 or 7, it's 5. This can't be 5 or 6, it's 4. That leaves this as a 3 as the only possibility, and that leaves this as 4 and 3 to be less than that. That means this can't be 3 here, so this must be 3 here in row 5. Okay. Remaining digits of row 5 are 4, 7, 8, 9. Okay. And again, this can't be 4 because of 4 in the column. And it also has to be greater than these digits here. And this can't be 1, 2, or 3. And 4 is never going to be greater than another digit. So this is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Obviously, it has to be less than that digit, so it can't be 9. So we have 5 through 9 here, and 5 through 9 here, and this is less than that, so this is 6 through 9 there. Okay. Where is 3 in row 3? It has to be one of these two, because we can't have 3 in here because of 3's in the boxes, and can't have 3 here because 3 in the column. Where is 3 in this lower right-hand box? Can't be here or here because of 3's in the column. Can't be here because of 3 in the row. Can't be here because of the thermometer. So this must be 3 here. Where's 3 in row 8? Cannot be here because 3 is in the box. Can't be here because of 3 in the column. So 3 has to be one of these two. 4. Where's 4 in this upper central box? These are filled out, and this is a certain amount because of thermometers. 4 can't be here. 4 can't be here because of 4 is in the row and column, so it must be here. So this is 4, which eliminates 4 here, so that's 3. That means this can't be 3 here, so this is 3 there. Where is 9 in column 4? It has to be one of these two, because none of these can be 9. Um, hmm. We only have 1, 5. 4 in row 2 cannot be any of these cells because of 4 is in the boxes, so it must be one of these. 4 could be any of these. This, this digit is less than 5, 6, or 7, and it cannot be 1, 3, or 4. Can't be 2, so this must be 5 or 6 at least. Therefore, this must be greater than it, cannot be 5, because if this were 5, 5 and 6 is not less than it. So this has to be 7 or 8. This has to be 8 or 9, which means 7. Well, where is the 9 in column 6? It must be one of these two, because it can't be here. Whereas 7 in the central box, it has to be one of these two, because this can no longer be 7. So this must be a 7-9 pair, which eliminates 7 and 9 in the rest of the column. So no 7 are there. This is 6 and 8. We have a 6, 7, 8 triplet in this lower central box, which eliminates 6, 7, 8 in the rest of the box. So this is now 5 and 9 as a pair, which eliminates 5 and 9 in the rest of the column. So this can't be 9 anymore. This is 8. This can't be 5. It's 6, which makes this 5. 8 eliminates 8 here, so this is less than it. So it's 7 and 6. This can't be 6 anymore. It's 8. 7 cannot be greater than 8, so this must be 9. This is 7, and that's 6. So this cannot be 8 here. And this can't be 8 or 9 here. This 7 eliminates 7 here. This can't be 6, so no 6 is available there. We have a 7, 8, 9 triplet in column 7, which eliminates 7, 8, 9 of the rest of the column. So this can't be 7, it's 5 or 6. These cannot be 7, 8, or 9. And it can't be 3 or 4, so the remaining digits we have are 1, 2, 5, and 6. And this cannot be 1, 2, or 5, so that leaves this as a 6. And then this cannot be 6 here, so that's 5 there. 5 eliminates 5 here, so it's 9 and 5. This can't be 7 or 8 because of 7 and 8 in the row. We have 1, 2 remaining in column 7. And this can't be 1 because of 1 in the row. So that's 2, which makes this 1, which makes that 2. Where is 2 in this upper right-hand box? Can't be here because of 2's in the rows. This is filled out by the thermometer. Can't be 2 here because of 2 in the column, so 2 has to be here. And we have 8 2's. We know where the last 2 has to be. It has to be there. 6 is greater than only 5, so this has to be 5. And this digit is less than 5, and it cannot be 2, 3, so this is 1 or 4. Huh. Remaining digits in column 4 are 8 and 9. Remaining digit in column 5 is a 7. Okay. Remaining digits in row 2. We have 4, 7, 8, 9. Okay. No 4 here because of 4 in the box here. So that's 7, 8, 9. Okay. Remaining digits of row 9. 6 through 9. Okay, that's not too helpful. Remaining digits of row 7. We have 1, 4, 6, 9. Okay. That's interesting. This digit cannot be 1, obviously, and it cannot be 9 because it has digits greater than it. So this is 4 or 6 here. Huh. Remaining digits of row 8 are 1, 4, 7, 8. Okay. This digit must be less than 4 or 6, so it cannot be 7 or 8. Now we have a 1, 4 pair in row 8, which eliminates 1 and 4 in the rest of the row. Okay. Hmm. Um, do we have any other information here? Not particularly. Well, we filled out the thermometers then. Um, hmm. Oh, this is less than 5, so it has to be 4. Which eliminates 4 in the rest of the box. So now we have a 7, 8, 9 triplet in row 5, which eliminates 7, 8, and 9 in the rest of the row. So this can't be 7, 8, or 9. It's 4, which means this can't be 4. That's 1, which means this can't be 1. That's 4. Where is the 4 of where is the 1 available in this lower left-hand box? Cannot be here because of the thermometer, and 1s in these rows eliminate 1s there, so this must be 1 here, which eliminates 1 here, and this can't be 4 either. We now have a 6, 9 pair in row 7, which eliminates 6 and 9 in the rest of the rows, so this can't be 6. This is 4. This can't be 4. It's 5 or 6. 5 is not going to be greater than 5 or 6, so this can't be 5. It must be 7, which makes this 8, which makes that 9, which makes that 7 there. So that means this can't be 7 here, no 7 here. So this becomes 8, 9 as a pair. We have a 5, 6 pair in this right central box. That eliminates 5 and 6 in the rest of the box. So this is 8. That means this can't be 8 or 7. We have a 6, 9 pair in column 8 now, which eliminates 6 and 9 in the rest of the column. This can't be 6, it's 5, which forces this to be 6 here, which leaves this as a 5 there. So these cannot be 5. And if this were 6, this digit would not be smaller than it, so it cannot be 6. This is 9. It forces this to be 6, which forces this to be 9. 4 eliminates 4 from being here, and it cannot be 9 either. There's no 9 here either. So we now have, in column 2, a 6, 7, 8 triplet, which eliminates 6, 7, 8 in the rest of the column. So this must be 1. Remaining possibility for 4 is only here, in row 2. No 6 or 9 here. This becomes a 7, 8 pair in column 9, which eliminates 7, 8 in the rest of the column, so this can't be 7 or 8, it's 9, which forces this to be 8, which makes that 9. 8 eliminates 8 here, so it's 7. 7 eliminates 7 here, so it's 6 and 7. This can't be 6 or 7, it's 8, which eliminates 8 in the rest of the box, so this is 7, this is 6. 8 also eliminates 8 in the rows, so that's 7 and 8. The remaining digits of column 9 are 1 and 5. This can't be 1 because of 1 in the row, so that's 5 and 1. This is all just normal Sudoku. Remaining digits in row 1 are 6 and 8. This can't be 6 because of 6 in the column, so this is 8. That's 6. 8 eliminates 8 here, so it's 9 and 8, which forces this to be 9 and this to be 5. And the most of that rest of it was basically just normal Sudoku. I was hoping that I could avoid what I normally do for thermometers. It's a very effective method, but sometimes I like to try things out and see if you can get other intuitions, I guess. So you could have done it the way that I normally do it, and it would have worked perfectly fine. I was just seeing if I could do it without making it specifying it particularly in this puzzle. But eventually I had to go to it so that I could see it. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Learn How to Sudoku, and I'll see you next time on Frank Puzzles. Take care.